Went last week to Strat Coach, which is it's a coaching organisation who was holding an event, a 2-day event in Kensington, London, and it was all about their team tools. I went because Nicola Downs, my entrepreneur, wanted someone to represent Trentham Invest with a strategic coach. It was all about understanding the tools that Nicola uses in her organisation and how the actual tools work for all the employers and the people associated to the company. The whole event was just amazing in terms of very motivating. There was people there from other IFA, other organisations. And I think in these events, you've got to realise that you are put in the deep end. You're you're there, you're with people you don't know, you've got a 2-day event, you know that the itinerary, the actual perspective is going to be full on. And so there's a bit of apprehension when you walk in. And it's all about, I think, just throwing yourself in the deep end. And it was really good because they got everyone to take their turns to talk to the team leaders about arguments, about for and against, on decisions, in certain aspects of the course. And also it was getting people's understanding of where they are, what they are experiencing in their own IFA's business, and what you can do differently. And as much as I learned a lot from Strat Coach and the team leaders, I also learnt an awful lot from other individuals like myself who work from organisations, and you know, we kind of shared each other's thoughts and views. The 3 things that I found very valuable within my 2 days at Strat Coach was the Strat Circle, which was for me a very, very good tool to evaluate a project or anything that you want to take and look at what you want to achieve, what the obstacles are, and how you can turn around the obstacles and make it happen. And then maintaining that progress by monitoring it on a regular period of time. You then make things that seem at the times quite to the fact that, you see things that actually seem quite a mountain to climb, but you turn them around and make them work. So it's that to me was very, very valuable. The Experience Transformer was another tool that I found very, very useful, because with Experience Transformer, what you can do with this tool is you can monitor the pros and the cons, what works, what doesn't work. And for me, that's great because there's several things you can do in a day's work where you can print off this tool. You can go through very, very quickly and look at saying, right, that's working, that's not working, and come to a conclusion on how you can move forward. Then you can see how this can work and be incorporated with the Strat Circle. So you can see how the 2 tools work very well together. And I think with Strat Coach, I think that is great what they do, that there's a relationship with all that they teach and what they actually come up with to actually make your daily routine in life and in business just really monitoring goals and actually trying to improve and get to your objectives. My 3rd one is the unique method, and this to me is about what we do very much in Trentham Invest. It's about our processes and our procedures. Nicola Downs, my entrepreneur, she is really, really passionate about the fact that we always maintain a high level of procedures and processes within the company, and this tool is really fantastic for doing that. You can actually go through and monitor something in terms of how you're doing it, if you can do it better. You can change the process, but with this tool, it just really keeps you on track and making sure that the process works really well. In 3 months' time, if I need to be happy with the progress that I've made since coming back from my 2-day event in Strat Coach, it would be that I need to see these tools working for me. I need to understand that I'm working them correctly. I'm liaising with Strat Coach and making sure that if I've got a problem that they're there for me, as they said they would be. And I think very importantly, that in 3 months' time, I want to see that the Strat Coach philosophy and the tools that we're working with in Trentham Invest are very much understood by all members of staff. So it's being really clear about what I'm trying to achieve, but equally looking at what others are doing and making sure that these tools and processes and procedures are maintained in the company and used to their best possible devices. So I think that without doubt that will happen, but I just want to be in a situation where I can know and understand Strat Coach philosophy better and make sure that these are working for me and for the company.